back to beautiful Superstition Mountain. Now in our last video, we covered the transition and how we get from a big nice turn back to square by reflexing our knees and rotating back square, and how our arms work to get the club to shallow out and work into the right place. Okay, so now we've managed to make a good transition. How do we get into a solid impact from here? Well, there's a few things that have to happen. So let's just walk through these things piece by piece. So, again, we've started our transition with a little re-squaring of our body and a little added flex in our knees. Now all we have to do is begin to post up, to push so we continue to rotate, and we begin to lose a little bit of the flex in our left leg. We begin to elevate our left shoulder, and we continue pushing up, up, up. And so we're losing a little bit of flex in our left leg. Our right side's losing a little bit of flex, and we're into impact. So once we've gotten down into this position, some of the key things we have to watch out for is we don't want to be manually pushing on the golf club at all. We want to allow what our legs do and the pivot of our body to create the dynamic that we're getting. So you can see as I push, what happens to the handle? The handle reaches its low point about right here. And now as I start to push my left leg up and around, that elevates the handle, creating a pivoting of the handle like this. But I'm not doing it all with my hands. It's happening by virtue of what my legs are doing. So for me, most of what happens in the downswing is created by proper use of the ground. So again, when I use the ground correctly, it sends my hands in a path where my hands come down and then they begin to rise up and left through impact. And I'm not doing it by pulling my hands around. I'm doing it by pushing with my legs. So what are my hands doing? Well, the key is that my hands are relaxed enough to allow the forces of physics to dictate what happens. I'm not trying to control this golf club. I get it in a good position, so I've got nice structure, and now if I use the ground correctly, most of what I want to have happen happens on its own. So it should look something like this.